while fans were guessing who the new villain of Resident Evil Requiem would be, Capcom surprised everyone. Meet Victor Gideon, the man who survived Umbrella, and he's not just another scientist. Gideon is the one who connected the dark legacy of the Umbrella Corporation with a new era of bioterrorism. We first meet him in the prologue of the 9th game. He kidnaps Grace Ashcroft from the Wrenwood Hotel, and immediately after him goes Leon S. Kennedy, the hero of Resident Evil 2, 4, and 6. But Gideon isn't some mindless monster like Nemesis. He's a brilliant and calculating doctor whose every move is carefully planned. So who exactly is he? Before the events of the game, Gideon was supposedly a leading virologist at Umbrella, working on projects like the T-Virus. But in 2003, Umbrella collapsed, and Gideon didn't stop. After the company's bankruptcy, he secretly bought the abandoned Rose Hill Medical Center, turning it into his own private laboratory. The world never knew about it, but one person tried to uncover the truth. Alyssa Ashcroft, Grace's mother. If you remember Resident Evil Outbreak, Alyssa was a journalist investigating Umbrella. She continued searching for the truth even after the Raccoon City incident. Eventually, Gideon discovered she was investigating him. So in 2018, he had her killed at the Wrenwood Hotel. He sent a hooded assassin, infected with the T-Virus, but still intelligent. And this brings us to Gideon's appearance. In the game, his face is covered with scars and cracked skin. Most likely the first changes were caused by the T-Virus itself. The same Raccoon City syndrome we also saw in Leon and Sherry Birkin. But later, Gideon went even further. He injected himself with the NE alpha parasite, the same parasite used to create Nemesis. That's why he became stronger, more aggressive, and eventually developed tentacle-like mutations. His final mutation even resembles Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Gideon's motivation is a mixture of revenge and God complex. He doesn't just want to revive Umbrella. He's obsessed with Project Elpis. Elpis meaning hope in Greek. But his idea of hope is terrifying. He believes humanity must evolve through pain. In his vision, the old world must burn. And Grace, with her unique blood, will become the perfect host for a new virus. For years, he studied infected subjects and recorded the results. The climax comes during his final battle with Leon. At one point, Gideon shouts, "I will build a perfect new world." That line says everything about him. Victor Gideon is the classic mad scientist. Someone so convinced he's right that he stopped believing in humanity. To him, Grace isn't the daughter of the woman he murdered. She's just a vessel, and Leon just an obstacle. But in the end, Gideon realizes his plan is collapsing. Years of pain, experiments, and waiting, all for nothing. He loses control. The parasite he kept inside his body for years finally breaks free. Gideon mutates into a massive pulsating creature. And as always, Leon destroys him.